YouTube? It's Rob, Video Game Hoarder here, doing a video response to Cory Szamier's 700 subscriber contest. You can see me eating my dinner, mozzarella sticks and fries, and some PS games I gotta put away. They were kind of all stacked all over the place, but anyway, he wanted to know your favorite NES memory, and my favorite NES memory is actually saving up and buying my first game, which was actually Final Fantasy 1, which started my whole route into going into RPGs, which is probably my favorite genre of games. And Final Fantasy was my favorite series until you got to 8. I didn't really like 8. 9 was cool, 10 was cool, and then it just kind of fell apart after that. But anyway, so story is what was I, 10 years old, or maybe even less when that game came out, and no, probably around 10, and I saved up for that game. I mean, I don't know what I was making, like $5 a week for allowance or whatever it was at that time. And I think NES games were like $60 back then. And I saved and I saved. And we went to the mall one day with a couple of my friends, and his grandfather used to drive us. And I remember his grandpa, in a way to save gas, which is ridiculous, but he used to not... I think he pressed the gas once, and that was it, going down his whole road. So it took us like 10 minutes just to get down his road. But anyway, that was a way to save gas. You know, when gas was like, I don't even remember, under $1 probably then. But which I wish it was now. But anyway, so yeah, I saved up for probably, I don't even know, months for that game. And or even found other ways, you know, washing cars or mowing lawns. I used to do that when I was a kid, just save up for games and comic books and all that other crap. So I remember going to the mall. I'm pretty sure I remember reading about it in Nintendo Power, I guess, because I used to have a subscription to that when I was a kid. So and then I ended up going to the gaming store. I don't even remember what gaming store it was. Maybe Electronic Boutique back then, or whatever it was back then in the mall. And saw Final Fantasy, picked it up, and I must have sat there and read that manual. It was a big, thick manual. I remember that because it had like a walkthrough for like the first, I don't know, a couple hours of the game or whatever, and I sat there and read that manual for over and over and over. And I remember actually bringing it over to my friend's house, because I think I was sleeping over his house or whatever that night, and I stayed up, I don't even remember how long. I mean, I stayed up till 4 or 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was, playing it, and I mean, that's still one of my all-time favorite games, and that's actually a game I don't own anymore, because I lost a lot of my NES games when I moved, and you know, that's another story altogether. But anyway, so that's probably my favorite memory, and like I said, it jumped me into the whole RPG era, and you know, it skyrocketed after that. I mean, especially on SNES and PS1, there were so many great RPGs, but, you know, I probably would have never even played it if I never started playing Final Fantasy 1, so that's definitely my favorite NES memory. So, but definitely check out Cory. Here, I'll even show you him real quick. Cory Szamier, definitely a cool dude. I talked to him a couple different times, messages and stuff. And so it's his 700 sub contest, so I'll leave a link, obviously, to his channel, and, you know, like it, sub, comment, and all that. And, you know, maybe I'll actually win that top loader. That would be pretty cool. I've never actually owned a top loader, so that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not the biggest NES fan, but that would be something cool to have. So, anyway, check out the video, check out his channel, check out my channel, too. Alright? I'll see you in the next video. Rob out.